Welcome to Mind Blow, the ultimate destination for jaw-dropping content that will surprise, inspire, and entertain you every step of the way. If you love discovering the unexpected, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and share with your friends to keep the excitement going. Your support helps us keep blowing minds and creating content you'll never forget. So buckle up and get ready, because this is just the beginning. In international relations, sometimes the most powerful statements are made with lines on a map. Today, October 1st, 2025, the Philippines has released a new standard map, a bold declaration of its national territory. This map is Manila's direct response to years of tension in the South China Sea, especially against China's expansive 10-dash line. For the Philippines, this map is both a tool of diplomacy and a symbol of national pride, educating citizens and informing the world of its rightful maritime zones. The timing is deliberate, following tense encounters at sea and years of diplomatic protests. The map now serves as the official reference for all government agencies, ensuring a unified stance. It's a foundational document that will shape policy, education, and international engagement for years to come. The world is watching closely. Will other Southeast Asian nations follow suit? This is a modern David and Goliath story where the battlefield is the sea, and the weapons are charts, laws, and national resolve. The release of this map is a significant moment for every nation that values international law over force. It draws a line not just on paper but in the geopolitical sands of Southeast Asia. What does the new Philippine map show? It precisely delineates the country's land and maritime entitlements under international law. The map's most prominent feature is the clear labeling of the West Philippine Sea, asserting sovereign rights over resources within its exclusive economic zone, or EEZ. Key territories like the Calayan Island Group and Bajo de Masinloc, Scarborough Shoal, are clearly marked, reinforcing their administrative and historical significance. The map also addresses the sensitive issue of Sabah, denoting its disputed status without escalating conflict with Malaysia. This strategic focus counters unilateral claims in the West Philippine Sea, not ASEAN partners. Created by NAMRIA, the map consolidates data from various agencies and aligns with Philippine law and UNCLOS. The result is a legally sound, easily understood document for everyone, from students to diplomats. It's a standard reference, built on law, science, and national identity. The map is not just a visualization, but a statement of rights and responsibilities. It's designed to unify the nation's stance and present it clearly to the world. The foundation of the Philippines' new map is international law, specifically UNCLOS, the Constitution for the Oceans. The map visually represents the EEZ and maritime zones granted under this treaty, ratified by both the Philippines and China. In 2016, the Philippines won a landmark legal victory at The Hague, where the tribunal ruled China's 9-dash line had no legal basis. The ruling confirmed areas like Scarborough Shoal and parts of the Spratlys are within the Philippines' EEZ. China rejected the ruling, fueling ongoing conflict. The new map asserts this legal victory, calling on the international community to recognize and uphold it. By publishing the map, the Philippines champions a rules-based order and peaceful dispute resolution. It simplifies complex legal arguments for all to see. The map shows the Philippines' position is grounded in modern, universally accepted law, not vague historical claims. It's a call for all nations to respect the law of the sea. The map is both a legal tool and a symbol of the Philippines' commitment to international norms. It's a stand for fairness and stability in the region. At the heart of this dispute are two maps: the Philippines' new map, grounded in international law, and China's 10-dash line, based on ambiguous historical claims. China's map, updated in 2023, claims about 90% of the South China Sea, but its boundaries are vague and strategically flexible. The Philippine map, by contrast, is precise and legally defensible under UNCLOS. China's ambiguity creates instability, leaving neighbors uncertain about their rights and risking confrontation. The international community largely supports the Philippine position, urging China to respect the 2016 ruling. China's map has found little support, while its narrative is pushed mainly through state media and diplomatic pressure. The 2016 tribunal rejected China's argument that historical rights override UNCLOS. The Philippine map highlights this clash: a future governed by shared laws versus a past ruled by unilateral power. The stakes are not just territorial, they're about the rules that govern the region. The map is a constant reminder of the need for a rules-based order. The South China Sea disputes have deep historical roots, but the modern conflict emerged in the 20th century as oil and gas became vital. After World War II, countries formalized claims to islands and reefs, with China's original 11- line evolving into today's 10- line. The Philippines' claim solidified in the 1970s when Thomas Cloma's Freedom Land became the Kalayaan Island Group, now a municipality of Palawan. The Philippines reinforced its claim through occupation, governance, and a civilian community on Pagasa Island. The Sabah issue adds complexity, rooted in the Sultanate of Sulu's historical sovereignty and a disputed 19th-century agreement with Britain. Maps have always been central, once tools of colonial division, now instruments of national policy. China's map projects ancient dominion. The Philippines' map asserts modern law and proximity. The current tensions are about more than rocks. They're about history, identity, and the definition of national territory in the 21st century. The lines on these maps represent control over one of the world's most vital bodies of water. The South China Sea is a global economic artery. 1/3 of world shipping passes through, impacting everything from electronics to energy. For the Philippines, freedom of navigation and access to these sea lanes is essential for economic survival. Beneath the waves lie significant oil and gas reserves, critical for the country's energy security as fields like Malampaya near depletion. China's incursions threaten the Philippines' ability to develop these resources. The environmental stakes are equally high. The South China Sea is a marine biodiversity hotspot, but destructive activities are causing severe damage. Coral reef destruction and illegal fishing threaten both ecosystems and the livelihoods of Filipino communities. The collapse of fish stocks would create a regional food security crisis. The new map is also a statement of stewardship, defining responsibility to protect this fragile environment. It's a claim to resources and a commitment to future generations. The map is about both prosperity and preservation. For Filipinos, this new map is more than policy. It's a symbol of dignity and national pride. It declares that the Philippines will not surrender its sovereign rights under pressure. The map educates citizens, fostering a shared sense of identity and responsibility. It calls on all Filipinos to be informed and engaged in defending their maritime rights. A well-informed public is crucial to supporting national policy and resisting disinformation. The map sparks a national conversation about sovereignty, security, and the country's future. The struggle for the West Philippine Sea is long-term, requiring diplomatic, legal, and maritime efforts. The map will guide government actions, from protests to resource-sharing agreements. Ultimately, it's a story of hope, a testament to the power of international law as an equalizer. The Philippines stands firm, defending what is rightfully its own. This map is a line drawn for a future where right, not might, shapes history.